What if the time traveler moved a stone and somewhere during the development, Capcom made a completely different decision and we got Resident Evil Redemption instead of Raccoon?
The same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. You okay?
Also, what if Leon Chad Kennedy took on his true form and he was also an expeditioner? And he was also fighting for the Emperor of Mankind.
For the Emperor!
So can you beat Resident Evil 9 using only Redemption? The rules are simple. We are only allowed to use Redemption, shovels and consumables. Also a slight extra rule, we are not allowed to die. A death equals a restart. As Leon Chad Kennedy is too strong to be killed at this point. So if you want to be lore accurate, we cannot die. However, we are allowed to shoot explosives. So as soon as the game starts, we are presented with our biggest problem.
Stuck in traffic.
But before we get into that, can someone please explain to me how is this normal to Wrenwood citizens? To be fair on that guy, he was probably coming back from a long shift, he probably didn't even notice it was raining. That driver was super lucky you don't even carry him.
Hello there.
What's going on? Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
Phew! 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 Leon, what's your sit rep?
I'm going after Victor.
Okay, back to the problem at hand. We are supposed to do the run with Redemption, but we don't start with Redemption, and we are too poor to buy it at the start of the game, just like in real life. So until we get our Redemption, we are allowed to use our basic pistol and our hatchet.
Okay, what the hell, lady?
Help me!
You okay?
12 seconds later.
So we don't want to get any execution kills on these guys because the first 3 enemies will turn into blister heads and we can kill them again for extra money. We could go for the sneak attack on the first 2 blister heads as they are blind, but as an expeditioner working for the Emperor of Mankind, we gotta... The first 2 blister heads are pretty easy to deal with, but the next part it gets slightly crazier.
Get Wrenwood locked down.
Is it something to do with Victor?
Yeah. He's the one to thank for all the excitement. No, no, no!
Now in order to get an execution window on the blister heads, we either need to perfect parry them or shoot them in the knee. But since we don't have that kind of firepower, we have to perfect parry them. It's relatively easy, but I'm not good at it, so it takes us a few tries. Since we are only fighting one blister head, we are allowed to make mistakes, but the next part where we are fighting 2 or 3, depending on whether we kill the guy fast enough, we are not allowed to make such mistakes. We can get away with them, but we can also get one-shotted. Now this is pretty bad RNG because usually in the practice runs I would get like one perfect parry here and have to deal with the other one later. But right now everything went south. Now a thing I wish I knew sooner is that when you sharpen your hatchet with Leon, he enters a animation where he inspects the hatchet, and if you try to parry it at that point, your parry input will not work, so you have to aim to cancel the animation. So after dealing the last two zombies and getting the last tracking module, we have enough credit to actually start the run. So we head back to the starting point to grab redemption. Also, if you want to watch the full run, that would be uploaded in a few days after this video, depending on the internet speed. It could take up to a week. Now the way ammo drop work in this game is that if you have only like one gun and you are low on ammo, the ammo drop will be specific for that gun, and instead of getting like 2 or 3 rifle ammo, you can get up to 8, and sometimes the enemies can also drop like 5 rifle ammo too if you are low on ammo. It did not work on the grace parts, I think it's because of the mods and
Let's make this quick.
Okay, now picking up the rifle ammo, you should get around 29 to 34 rifle ammos for the next part. Now I'm not sure who found this in the first place, but I learned it from Utrans. Sorry if I'm spelling the name wrong. Okay, after looting everybody, we got around 40 rifle ammos, which is higher than usual.
You located Victor?
No, I lost them. Back to square one.
Not necessarily. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address. Leon? We're running out of time.
I know, Sherry, the longer the video, the harder it is for us to upload. We're running out of time. After years of suffering from chronic slow internet disease, Leon S. Kennedy finally decided to show up and meet with his internet provider, Dr. Gideon.
Mr. Kennedy, welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Funny. I don't remember getting an invitation.
Well, he's waiting for you.
Can't have that, can we?
Follow me, please.
Lead the way.
all undergoing experimental therapies developed by Dr. Gideon.
Now, the first thing you want to do before eating with your internet provider is that you want to buy some green herbs and a couple of rifle ammos, just in case.
Code 6, all staff initiate emergency protocols.
Shortly after our arrival, the servers got overheated and blew up, and the IT guy wasn't happy about that.
I think I want a second opinion.
Now, the chainsaw violated the rules of the run, so we put it on the high ground out of the reach of the zombies. Now, I'm no therapist, but if all of your patients' pants look like this, you're probably not good at your job.
Well, that went well.
Now, the data center is usually the hardest part of the game because we are playing as Grace and we have only one Raccoon bullet and a dream. But since we are Leon S. Kennedy now and we don't have Raccoon, we have Redemption, it's gonna be a different story. Since the game forcefully give us Raccoon again, we gotta sell it before continuing the run. So we do that, get the key card and go to the West Wing where we collect all the other stuff we need. With the chef down, we continue start killing the entirety of the West Wing.
Messy.
And now he's fired. But seriously, that guy came back from death twice just to fire her. Now that we have the moon closet and the east wing key, it's time to take on the east wing. We gotta be careful with the strongest NPC in the entire Resident Evil history. So there is a strat for escaping Chunk. You basically need one bottle and you lure him to the IV man and just throw a bottle and the IV man will one-shot Chunk for you. But no matter how many times I tried this, it never worked for me. I'm not sure if it's because of the playable Leon mod or I'm just executing it poorly. Probably the execution is the problem.
Felt that one, huh?
Now that we have the ID card, we go back to the West Wing to get the heart and lungs of the other guy for the second ID card. So on the way to the heart, we kill 2 more zombies. Then I hear a blister head, which I don't know where it is or which one became a blister head. So we go back to try to find it because I don't want to get one-shotted from behind. So we gotta find this blister head. I have no clue which one turned into this blister head. It was probably one of the 3 zombies we killed in the pantry, or I'm not sure, maybe there was one dead zombie inside that became a blister head. With that out of the way, we kill the last zombie in the west wing and grab the heart and go to the east wing. Now we could ignore this guy until he dies automatically, or we could just headshot him to get the key faster. Now with the last ID card, we go back to take revenge on these zombies for all the ambushes he has done. Then we make our way to the conference room to get the bottle of acid for the sun closet. I don't know how this piece of glass is blocking all of our shots, but it is doing what it is. Now we go to pick up the sun closet, where I accidentally skipped the funniest cutscene in the game as Leon. I'd probably do another run just to capture that cutscene and edit it in, or just link it in the description. Now for the last closet, we go to the isolated wards, where we find out it is impossible for us to solve the puzzle, and that we need Emily. Now on the way back, a few zombies appear, so we just kill them before picking up Emily. Now for the first time, I'm happy that Emily is blind because she cannot see who is trying to save him. Not gonna lie, Leon as Grace in this cutscene is a little bit terrifying. This is how the fathers carry their child. After getting Emily to the puzzle room, we have to either wipe up the zombies or hold long enough for her to solve the puzzle. Since we are Leon, it's obvious what we're gonna do. After Emily getting kidnapped by the girl, we are back at the original Leon part. I'm not sure what broke this cutscene, but it definitely was something wrong with it.
Why are you here? Is it for me? Or for her? We can talk. Right. Or we can begin your treatment.
Silent treatment, I hope.
You're an investigator, right? We'll investigate. What do you want to know? Is this where I conduct my research? The answers to your disease here.
You know, I do have a question. When's the last time you brushed your teeth?
You are an ignorant fool. Do you believe in human evolution? I have devoted my life to studying it, while you have devoted your life to failure.
Now for this next part we want to lower our ammo to 7 because we simply get more ammo from the 3 crates over here. We cannot access these crates later, so we have to do it now.
I intend to find out. Phew. Hope I'm not next.
Felt that one, huh?
Sorry, but I'm not on the menu.
After dealing with the second chunk, we make our way to Gideon's office.
What a fucking shame.
Now we don't call the elevator just yet because if we do that we cannot go back and loot everything, and we lower our ammo enough so every crate will now yield 8 rifle ammo instead of 5 or less. So now we just keep going around the data center and breaking all the boxes. After looting for approximately 20 minutes, we end up with 164 rifle ammo, and now we are ready to head to the elevator.
Yes, ma'am.
After checking through Gideon's browser history, we are back at the tunnel.
Bingo.
Definitely the most annoying part of the game, if you are playing as Grace, that is. Now, before we pick up the first joint plug, we shoot down all the zombies in the way. That way we just pass through and collect joint plugs without any interference. Even though we are playing as Leon, if the gear grabs us, it's an instant death, so if we get grabbed, we are back to the start.
Phew.
Now she does a little bit of a debate here, goes back halfway through, so gotta make sure she goes all the way, then go for the joint plug.
Drainage complete. Processing will now begin. Processing is almost complete. Processing complete.
Now that we have all the 3 joint plugs, we just grab Emily and get out of here. After finally getting out of the care center, we meet with Harry. Harry has lost his keys, so we find his keys so he can get us the hell out of here. After getting the helicopter keys and watching Gideon go through 4 stages of accomplishment, we are ready to get out of here, get the keys to Harry so Harry can carry. We do another save here just in case we lose the run, so we can practice this for the next run. We do this in the tunnel too.
What's she got to do with this?
Helicopter, helicopter! Paracofer, paracofer!
Hello, gorgeous. That girl just can't stay out of trouble.
This is one of the best parts of the game for me, and it has the best soundtrack in my opinion.
Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this somehow.
Is she okay?
No. I've got to. Over.
So we pre-kill the zombies here so they don't interrupt us when we are defending Grace.
Must be time for the evening service. Hang in there, Grace. All right. Excuse me.
Stay with me.
Grace,
Leon!
Where's she?
Oh, this is Emily. Help me, I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, look at me. We're gonna be okay. Yeah? Can't stay here. That should be the way to the water treatment plant. It's our way out. Let's go.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, just don't give up. Take her. Get her safe. Go! Now! I'll keep our friends busy. Look at you two and others.
I have practiced this part a lot, but I've never ever had it go this clean. Luckily the mod does not cover the next part where we play as Grace and we have to get the power back and just kill the girl with light. So we skip ahead into Raccoon City. After arriving at Raccoon City, we get a few rifle bullets, upgrade our hatchet, kill a few zombies and get ready to inevitably face the spider. Now this section is going to be a very long section, so we try to kill as many zombies as we can with a hatchet and preserve our ammo for when we need to use it.
Not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but lasting memories.
I always thought the spider was invulnerable here, but you can deal 3 shots of damage to him here.
Alright, now what? fast, you know that. Guess I gotta squash you. Where are you? Haven't you had enough? I don't have time for this shit. I miss our Raccoon City hospitality. Okay, Sherry. Hit the barricade.
Okay, in order to get past the barricade, we need to go and find 3 detonator parts. Luckily, there is a BSA camp right next to us with a map and location of these said parts. So for the next part, there are a couple of containers and briefcases we need to shoot down, so we buy a basic pistol for those, but we are still not allowed to use it on any of the zombies. This next encounter is fairly easy. There are only 2 BSA zombies here and we have perfect cover from them, so all we have to do is stay back, wait for the zombies to line up and shoot them.
over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
After dealing with the zombies, we make our way to the top, where we have to find the location of the detonator parts, where we can just throw a grenade here to skip the long dialogue with Sherry. Now for the next part, we want to max out our hatchet because we can save up a couple of ammo shots here. Now the reason why we don't go there to use the melee weapon instead of shooting from afar is that if we use the melee weapon there, we will also break the crate, and that will cost us around 8 rifle ammo. Now for the second battery, we have to go to the Sewage Facility, where we have to fight a blister borne, or we can just run past it. This can be a very challenging fight, but with redemption, nah. So the first thing we want to do here is lure these 3 zombies into the corner and try to pop their head. And even if we fail to do that, they are still out of the range of the blister borne blood thingy. That way they don't transform into blister heads. Normally we would get 2 of the blob thingy here and we just wail on it before it's even get close. But I'm a bad shot, so this goes rough. Now we just move the platform and beat some zombies with a shovel.
encountered 3 infected and eliminated them. That's correct, sir. Do we proceed?
So the rumors were true? What rumors? The missile wasn't just about stopping the spread. Don't be ridiculous.
Affirmative. Listen up. Our objective hasn't changed. We rendezvous with the advanced party in the center of Raccoon City, then head for Ark. Our mission is to retrieve Elpis. Move out!
Man down! The first one! Go to left, go to left! Jesus, fuck! Where is he? I'm fucking blind here! Oh, God! Oh, my fucking legs! Get cover! Get cover! Please help me! Holy shit!
After watching the footage of these headless BSAA soldiers, we find out that there is an imposter among us. There is another person using redemption, and we cannot have that, so we gotta find this imposter and deal with it as quick as possible. But before that, we need to get the detonator parts, and before that, we need some gas, so we go to the gas station. Now this zombie can jump from 3 kilometers, so we have to shoot him from far. After picking up the gas can, we triggered the event of the gas station where these zombies had been waiting for years and years for someone to come and pick up some gas. Remember when I said using the chainsaw is not allowed? Well, I kind of forgot about that. So we lure the zombies inside for the chainsaw and deal with them one by one. Now every time I tried to do this in the practice run, he would just bounce back and not get any execution prompts. So this was a surprise to me. I wasn't ready for it. After getting some gas, we try to double headshot the blister heads, fail at it, kill some zombies, and make our way to the next detonator part. Now in order to deal with the BSAA agents with helmets, we just need to shoot them twice in the knee. That works only with redemption and shotguns, but with shotguns you still have to make a melee finisher on them. Now that we have the crank, we can make our way to the rooftop and finally get the other detonator part. Also, a fun fact, you can actually parry these guys with the bomb, and if I remember correctly, they will drop the bomb when you parry them. Rush to the left side and try to get control of one of the missile launchers so we can clear all the BSA agents. And for that, we have to do a parry here. And I really didn't want to mess up the run here, so we swapped to Mortal Edge because it has a better parry window, but in the end I still messed up the parry. Luckily we didn't get punished for it. And with that out of the way, we are ready to move on for the next detonator part. This next part, we don't buy the pistol to break down all the platform, because when we also destroy the crates, we will get pistol ammo instead of the redemption ammo. It was quite painful, but it is what it is. We can skip these guys, but I kinda want to lower our ammo for the next part so we can get more drops. Now there are a lot of ways this could go wrong, so in order to get past them faster, we use a stack grenade and just skip them. With the second detonator part in our hand, we need to lower the elevator and use it to get back down. I'm really paranoid about the zombie that's going to come from the stairs, so I keep looking there. with the zombies down, we got one side of the elevator down, so we are going to move to the next part. Now this next part can be quite tricky and you can skip through them if you have a shotgun and you know what you're doing. We can technically come back and loot the ammo later, but that is not a viable option because once the elevator is down, you have no way of getting back. So never ever come back and try to do that. Just loot the ammo and get low on ammo again when you want to loot the whole area. Once we are done with the looting, we are ready to use the elevator and go back down. There is a speedrunner method here where you look up in first person and the zombies don't grab you. I tried this a couple of times but it never worked for me, so it's either being passed out or I'm not doing it properly. But we have enough ammo to waste here, so the elevator is not a problem.
We'll have to take the next one.
Once we are down, we get past the zombies and keep in this corner and just keep shooting at them. I don't really know why I do this, but I just want to get rid of the ammo, so might as well shoot some zombies. But that's kind of counterproductive because we are trying to make the game faster. Now that we are low on ammo, we go through the tunnel back to the starting area where we started the Raccoon City section. There are a few minor zombies we deal with, a couple of spiders which drop some rifle ammo for us, which is pretty nice. Then we spent the next 23 minutes running around, breaking all the boxes, looting every single rifle ammo, and that gives us 166 rifle ammo, and with that we just pick up the last repair kit and move to ARC. For the bike section we have to use another gun, which is not the option, so the run is invalidated again. It's not in my hand, it's just that the game forces us to use another gun. This part is more of a cinematic, it's impossible to die here, but the mouse was acting so weird, so I was almost close to dying here.
We can. Seriously.
I've had enough of you! I know the feeling! Come on!
Should've worn a helmet.
After giving Gideon some driving advices, we find ourselves at Raccoon police station, where Grace is having a mental breakdown, and the game forces us to play as one of her many copies, which is by far the worst part of the game. But luckily, we cannot play that as Leon, so the mod skips over it.
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare. Have fun.
I remember you.
Oh, God. I remember that, too.
Sherry, wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
I'm gonna do some digging.
I just sent you the coordinates.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
After running away from Mr.X and making our way to the orphanage, we are greeted with Mr.X again.
Fuck me. I couldn't save them, but I can stop bastards like you.
Okay, one of the biggest reasons for doing such a run was I tried Redemption on Mr.X and it was so weak. I even tried it with like the charm, but it wasn't doing nearly as much as damage as it's doing now. So I don't know if there was a patch in between or I'm just crazy, I'm not sure. Like it took one bullet to bring him down from the car. I know that we did damage before that too and it counts, but still.
Not yet.
After finally dealing with Mr.X, we make our way to the orphanage. In the way we blow up some spiders, carry a plant, actually carry a plant, do some Leon shenanigans,
Finally reached the bottom. This is one very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
then we proceed to carry some plants. Then we proceed to carry some plants, get hit by a plant, shoot the plant, get slapped by a plant, carry the plant, kill some camping BSAA soldier, put the plant, smack the plant, and get ready to do the same with the plant box.
Just so you know, I've killed every planet.
I think we are staying too far back, that's why every attack is like that and it lands. It needs to be slightly forward so when we go to the left and right it doesn't attack us like that, but I'm not sure, I never understood this boss till now. But luckily we have more than enough healing, so it's not an issue. Now with the plant 43 down, we are ready to finally move it on.
Where is that? Okay. Feeling I'm not wanted.
Now the simplest and fastest way to deal with these guys is a single stacked hand grenade. Now it would be much cooler if we dealt with them with redemption, but that was slightly risky, no room for mistake. Also it's much slower. Now we do the same thing to them. And then we let the liquor out for a proper FFA.
Liquor.
And now it's time for the coolest part of the game.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself. Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were so fast. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me. How sweet.
Get all antsy, are we? Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
Now with the commander and the special forces out of the way, we are finally ready to take on the imposter. There can only be one redemption user.
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
Don't move! Oh, wait! You still need me, right?
Come on! Grab time! I got you.
Are you okay?
Me? I feel like $1 million.
Where does this take us?
Your guess is as good as mine. Time to get off. Come on.
What now? Leon. Leon!
So it's obvious one Leon is not enough to deal with Zeno, so what 2 Leons? So now Leon number 2 is gonna help Leon number 1 get out of this place. And since we are playing as Leon instead of Grace, this part is gonna be fairly easy. We just murder a couple of lickers, kill a couple of zombies, get this, get that, and yada yada. And just like that, Leon number 2 clears the way for Leon number 1, and now it's time for Leon number 2 to clear the way for himself. Now in order to proceed, we need 2 orbs. For the red orb, we smack a sleeping zombie, grab the red orb, burn some zombies. As for the second orb, we need to kill more than a few zombies. There are a couple of lickers in the way too. So we swap to Mortal Edge because it has a better parry window. We stealth kill the first one, shoot the second, and wait for the third. Now after grabbing the white orb, 2 other lickers will spawn, which we easily stealth kill. And on the way back, a couple of more lickers appear. We group them up with a normal bottle, then use an acid bottle to deal with them, and take revenge on the third one. And now we have both of the orbs, we proceed with Leon number 1 story. Here I missed the headshot, and for some reason I decided it was a good idea to go for the parry and get yanked from behind. Since we have a lot of healing, if we don't die instantly, we are good to go.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
After killing a couple of more lickers and zombies, we finally get the key and we are ready for one of the hardest and easiest parts of the game at the same time. Now, before proceeding to the next part, we go get our armor back, get our basic pistol, just in case we miss the explosive barrels here. That's kind of allowed, because we are not dealing the damage directly, but also kind of invalidates the run too. But I really wanted to keep this run deathless, so we just buy it for insurances. Now, after activating the elevator, a couple of flickers will spawn down from the roof, but there are 2 explosive barrels that if we time and execute perfectly, we will get all of them, which I didn't because I was afraid of them chain stunning me to death. And to be frankly honest, I cannot go through the normal pathing and shoot both of the barrels because the redemption reload time kinda destroys the timing.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pause lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Air thermometer. Warning, pause lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Now with them out of the way, before we face the final boss, we go to get our armor back and sell our pistol, of course. After getting to the top, Leon's sickness gets worse, so he decides to take a quick nap over here. After taking control of Leon number 2, the game will freezes for us, we cannot move, but doing a quick restart will unfreeze us because we are not supposed to be Leon here, of course. And with that out of the way, we are free to go and save Leon number 1 and finally face the final boss. So after the video check, the referee decides to give Zeno a red card for his cheating. And since Zeno is out of the game, we have to play versus the referee to see who has a better redemption.
Grace. Grace! Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me, and I will see that it is brought to fruition.
How many more will have to die for that vision?
Sacrifices must be made! In the grand scheme of things, a few lives are nothing.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Open your eyes! Humanity is full of drooling imbeciles. They need me, a leader to guide them into a glorious new future.
The humanity I know is far more capable than you realize. They don't want your leadership. Seems you're reaching your limit. I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Good riddance. Nemesis. No wonder you're so damn relentless. This time, you ain't getting back up.
And there you have it, boys, Resident Evil Redemption. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, if you have any other suggestions or you want to see the game done with any other weapon, let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see the full run, it will be uploaded like in a few days or so. So it's either unlisted below the comments or it will be uploaded as a separated video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a jolly time and see you in the next one.